All right, all right, all right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Clauser, or John D. Clauser, whichever one you prefer. What's up? How are you? Salutations. What is it? I always have something different every time. That's like the one thing I always want to try to get every week is to try to because I'm like, oh, right, right. I'm like, that's not really original. Well, are any of them really original? An intro? No, I don't think so. But anyway, what's up? How are you? Doing swell, I hope. I know I look like I just got off the golf course. Guess what? I just did a little, I guess more like a couple hours ago. But yeah, play like shit. It's always I had a wonderful. I guess I should say I didn't play like shit. My short game. I need to buy one of those like putter things and be able to practice my thing. It's like my swinging. If I practice my swinging all the time. So if I practice my putting every night, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, there's no reason why I can't get better at it. Yeah, it's like, oh my God. It's so annoying because this is the one thing. So this is the one thing. Like I ever since I stopped playing football, I was always looking for something that remotely revs me up like football does. I'm not saying golf does, it doesn't, but the thing that what it does is that you play it all the time, but you Lola. It's Lola. She's doing silly things. What are you doing, girl? Are you bored? Is that what it is? Are you just bored? Are you okay? It's so no. Damn it, Lola. Hold on. You're okay. You're okay. Well, the thing with golf is I'll explain what happened right there in a second. So I'll probably have to cut that little 40-second thing. So you're gonna see like a jump cut. Anyway, so but what I like about football. What I like about golf so much is that you play it, you play it, and you can do great one day, the next day horrific because if you don't do the same mechanics that got you there the day before, then it doesn't really matter. Uh-oh. Did I? Okay. All right, I'm back again. Man, this podcast again. Well, we made it 3 minutes, and actually no, we didn't. We made it maybe a minute before the whole thing fell apart. But with the thing with Lola is that today has been a crazy day with her. This morning she got let out to go to the restroom to have fun, do her thing to start the day. Come to find out, she killed a bunch of baby squirrels, ate a head of one, ate the hind leg of another one. Had to take her to the vet to have her throw up. They gave her some medicine to throw up, and then they gave her some anti-nauseation medicine to calm her down. But the thing is that she's 12 pounds. That's the crazy thing. It's not like she's a giant dog. I'm just like, God damn it, Lola! Why did you eat you ate the head of a fucking animal? What the hell? Oh, it is insane. And now I'm like, okay, you can't lick me. Don't lick my hands. Don't lick my face. Don't look at me. Just for a little bit, and I can tell that she's just so upset by it. She's so upset. I think she's just so embarrassed of what happened today. She walks around and she's looking at me and. For the last 30 minutes, she's been kind of wanting me. She's I've been petting her, and then you want to go outside, and she didn't want to go outside, and then and then she came in, and she's been sleeping, but now she's up, and she's I think she's up because she's what the fuck is he doing? Why is he? Oh, then she's oh, he set up all these goddamn lights. He's doing something stupid. Oh no. But it's just so fucking hilarious, what happened with this dog. Oh man, it's like parent stuff, when you have when you have a child, things happen. Am I right or wrong? It's like, because having a dog is just like having a child, isn't it? It's just the same. It's the exact same. Oh man, and like, it's so funny on Instagram. I always get those. I always get all these things like this study says that like 75% of people say that their dogs are like an animal. They treat it that they'd rather have it, or like was it like 85% of Americans rather have a dog than or have a pet than have a child or some shit. It's like what or anyone can say this. It's like 12% of the world doesn't like ketchup, but they don't mind having tomatoes in their spaghetti, or like they don't mind using like marinara sauce for their spaghetti. It's like what? It's like like anything. You can just make anything to anything. But yeah, so what are we on? We're like 6 minutes in. Like, should we watch like the video of the week and then go from there? Right? Should we? Should we go there? Go there? All right. Let's we're gonna do that right about now.
Yeah, I put men on my shoulders.
Okay.
And do the thing and stuff, and they never had that before, so
okay.
That's
all right. What does that mean?
What mean? I don't know if I can say certain stuff on here. That's why I'm
Can you put men on your shoulders? Wait, so the guy's face? Wait, so the guy's legs is in between your face?
Yeah, so I put them right here where I'm holding their ass, and then I'm sucking their dick. Blur it out. I don't know if I can say this, but I put them up in the air, and I be giving them head like this in the air. But you have to be a certain weight limit. But you should try. Well, you too little, but
girl, we got to go.
Welcome to the John Show with your host, John Doogie Clouser.
Oh, wasn't that just such a hilarious little video? Oh my god! Like, what's so funny is the host. That tends to be the lady, the kind of chicks I date. They're like, It's hilarious. I dated this doctor chick lady. I don't know. I hate saying. I need to grow. I'm too old to be saying it like that. It was adorable. I think it was adorable when I was younger. It was probably never adorable, but I thought it was because I was younger. But I dated this doctor lady. I don't know, doctor lady, and she was always like, she always judged me. She's like, like I don't know very like. I've already told. I had to have told. She was always like, I don't know many Jews. Like the only Jews I know are rich, or like the only thing I know is like rich. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, like I heard you guys are kind of sneaky too. It's like, okay, all right, okie dokie, all right, okay, man. This podcast is just. I feel like I'm just so goddamn tired. I've been up since 2:30 in the morning, and I'm like, God damn it! And I literally waited to do this. Is the last thing I got to do today, and once I get this done, I'm done. It's over. The day is over. I can just chill. I can just chill out. I can just chill the F out. But yeah, so that was the video of the week. Just crazy. I don't know. I would. As curious and as awesome as the story would be, I really don't think I would want a woman to be able to do that to me. I don't want to be picked up, and plus, I think I'm heavy enough that it's no. I don't think any woman, except she was like maybe like 7 feet tall, and like deadlift a house. Like maybe she could pick me up, but I'm not even saying that I weigh that much because I don't. But it's just hilarious to like. She must be dating these like tiny little skinny men. It's always fun to think about the kind of people like that. Like what kind of dudes are you doing this to? Like, is they the kind to be tiny? Like, you're not be doing it to all these dudes. Not all the dudes. But okay. So what do we got here? What do we have? Should we do? Was it old? Oh, well, man, can you tell? You can tell I'm tired of shit, can't you? These are the things like I always have to remember myself. Like, John, this might be the episode that people watch. Like, it's like no one gives a shit. So I guess we should just get right into it. Where should we go? I don't know what I was on the interwebs, right? And I found this old torture device. It was crazy. So they had what was it called? It's called a garrote. The garrote. Let's see here. Let's see the garrote. I think that's what it's called. Let's see. Well, nice. So the garrote, it's a Spanish word, but what it is, it's like a wrench tightening execution. So basically, they put this device around your neck. Here, let's see. Yeah, so they put this device around your neck, and then they make it where you can't get out of it, and they slowly just tighten your neck until this rod goes through the back of it. It is fucking crazy to see. It is wild. It just looks like something that someone just made in their basement, but it's just an insane way of. It'd be a really awful way of dying. There's very few ways that. Look at this fucking thing. Look at it. It's fucking crazy. There's always a cross. That's the thing. And let me tell you, I bet that wood is so thick and perfectly made that it was seriously going to last the test of time. It's just fucking crazy. It's insane to think. It is wild to think. What the fuck? I just got a picture from work. But anyway, that sounded so incredibly fake. But anyway, yeah. Do you guys like my haircut? I got a haircut today because I'm going to a wedding tomorrow, so I can't look like a total fucking bum. So I shaved, and now I'm here doing this podcast. I'm so fucking tired. Man, and you're like, all y'all are like, I don't care. Entertain me, you fucking monkey. Entertain me. Entertain me. Entertain me. So what else is there? So I was. Does anyone else been following like the slow release? Because I believe it's next month that they're releasing. When is NCAA? Actually, let's do this. Do. When does NCAA 25 come out? July 19th, so it comes out next month. So it's college football. It's a video game. It's stupid as hell, but the only video game I play, the only video game I really play, I try to play other ones. I've tried it and they last for maybe a couple weeks, or not even a couple weeks, a couple times, maybe couple hours of actual time play, and I'm like, okay, this is not as fun as football. I just love playing Madden. I just play Madden all the time. Lately I haven't been because I updated my tablet, and the new software has a new AI voice, and it knows all the inflections, and it does commas and it understands commas and all this punctuation, and so it does different vibratos for it. And oh god, you can just tell I'm just such an asshole on this fucking podcast. So it's so fucking awesome, and so it's so great to listen to your story, and then to okay, well, easy, that's an easy fix. Boom, right there, you fix it, and then you just go back and you play it, and it's like having someone else listen, talk to you. Little things like that. A lot of AI stuff scares the living hell out of me, scares me to death, but if it's helping me with my writing, Love it. It doesn't affect me at all. Like, I could care less. It's like, John, do you understand? It almost sounds like you're talking to a human. It's tricking your brain, making you think that you're actually talking to another human, and that it's eventually going to get so realistic that it's going to be like, hey, you don't ever want to stop playing with me or ever want to turn me off. And that's the thing, is like, that's about as far as I can think. For me, that's when it comes to like, oh, AI and all that stuff, technology and robots are going to take over. That's about as far as I can like, anywhere else. I'm like, dude, they can't go out in the rain. What are they going to do? All we have to do is just walk outside and stand out there for a while. They're going to eventually stop working. It's like, no, like, I just don't see it, how we're going to be inferior intelligent wise. Yes, but physically, no, I just don't see it. Even if it is, but it's a fucking computer. Maybe I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. I'm dumb. Why are you trying to think that you're better? I don't know. But I have zero faith in NCAA 25. Like, it's EA. EA's making it. EA Sports is making this game. So what makes you think that this game has a chance of being decent? It's gonna be just like that. Like, and they're slowly doing the release dates of these releases of like, oh, it's not going to have this feature. It's going to have this feature. It's not going to have this. It's going to have that. And it's like, this is supposed to be the saving grace for Madden, because Madden is awful. It's like, no, they're not putting any effort into this. They're not, they put a lot of effort into like the announcers and all that stuff and like the voice work, but they don't do anything when it comes to like the actual gameplay. The EA doesn't give a fuck, because they can just do that because they have the sole rights to the shit. It's like, what do you expect? What do you expect when like you don't have to, like, you can give a half-ass effort and get twice as the results of it is way better. It's it's like, what do you expect? What do you expect them to do? What do you expect? Man, this is like my favorite polo. I'm not gonna lie. This is my absolute favorite polo, and I love wearing it. And when I do, I'm just like, I laugh, because this is how I feel. This shirt, this polo, this is how I feel when I get stoned. It's like, oh, I just feel like a bunch of dolphins just jumping in like a land of awesome pinkness. Gross. That was gross. I already said that. Anyway, so you guys want to get into the videos? You guys want to watch some videos? Let's do that. All right. So this is the first one. All right. Let's have fun. I fucking hate it. I just don't like. I'm not Muslim, but I love the Middle Eastern culture. I love it so much, and I'm Egyptian, so I am, I guess, part Middle Eastern, you could say, and I can't stand when people like fuck with like don't touch like any of the clothing, don't do any of the hijabs, don't do any of it, don't try to understand it. Just ask questions if you're curious. It's cool, but don't try. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You don't want to deal with that mess, and it's annoying, because they take their stuff very seriously, and it's annoying when it is disrespected, because it gets disrespected very easily, and because it's like there's rules and there's manner, and like that's what's awesome about it. It's much like a golf course. It's like much like a country club. It's like there's rules, there's manners that you have to follow, and if you don't follow these, people get fucking furious at you. They get very upset. So my thing is like why don't touch it? Just don't bother with it. It's not your thing. You don't know anything about it. You're just trying to get attention. Get a hobby like this. This is like this is how I get my attention. After that, like I'm going to a wedding tomorrow. I'm going to try my very best not to talk at all. I'm going to have to talk. I know I'm going to have to talk, but I'm not going to go out of my way and go up to Susie and try to have a conversation with her. I'm like, not because I don't want, not because I don't like her, not because I don't want to. It's like there's no need. I got my attention already. I did my thing this week to get my attention. It's one thing. I'm done. I'm over. All right. So next video. Let's watch the next video. Oh God, it's kind of the same lane. Holy shit! I didn't mean to do this.
So, as a fat person, I often dread medical appointments because of blatant medical fat phobia.
You can hear that fan.
The last OB appointment I went to, the provider blamed everything on my weight and told me that I needed to go on a medication that made me feel really terrible. This OB appointment that I just went to, I've been dreading, and the provider was amazing. She asked me what my pronouns are. She asked me about my name. She made me feel super comfortable, asked me about my trauma history so that she knew how to touch me in ways that were not harmful. She just was like great. And I was crying before getting my blood drawn because I just never have good experiences with medical providers. And so, I don't know, I just wanted to share.
These are wild. See, again, like, if you have a hobby, you wouldn't have to do this. But it's like, I want everyone to feel comfortable. I don't want anyone not to feel comfortable. Like, there's the moments of not feeling comfortable, like seeing a horror movie. Most likely it's not going to feel comfortable because the whole point of it is to scare you. I'm talking, like, it's just, like, yeah, if they blame your, like, the things they're saying, like, hey, if you have XYZ, if you just lose weight, you won't have those problems anymore. That's what they're saying. And it's like, it's okay to feel bad. And if that makes you feel bad, that's okay. It sucks. Yes, it sucks. But you know what? Also, like, I have moments, you know how many times I've dated someone and like, you know, you do this, this, and this, and it kind of makes you kind of a shitty person and it doesn't feel good. And then what you got to do is you can either not do anything and then you go down the same road and you realize why, like, then the next couple of relationships are the same thing. Or you can feel bad and then change, and then guess what? You don't have to feel that anymore. It's like with anything. Like if you spend too much money, and then you have to pay your bills. You know, money to pay your bills. You're like, fuck. And like, you know, if you would have just paid your bills first and then did all the stupid shit, the feeling would be different. It'd be just like, well, my bills are already paid for. God, you know how awesome it feels to be debt free. It's an insane feeling. It's a crazy feeling. It's awesome. I hope all y'all get to feel this someday and you're not under the thumb of some shit. Anyway, next video. This one's awesome. I like this one a lot.
Wow! 야시리. 야한 거 19세 그 19급. 너무 좋아하는데?
Asian women doing hand job motions is the best. It's hilarious what Asian people do. Like they go into they do that stupid humor, like that bro humor. It's hilarious when Asian people do it because it's like their culture is just so anti-doing. It's very proper, so it's just so awesome when it happens. I love it. All right, here's another one of those. There's another food with surprisingly Asian people too. You know, here you go. I just love it. I love it so much. It's so fucking gross, but it's like, yeah, that's how a lot of things get done. You know, we're humans. You know, weirdly we do these things, but at the end of the day, we're kind of like, yeah, fuck it. Who gives a shit? It's like things could be a lot worse. Things could be way worse. Way worse. So here's the last video. This one's hilarious. This one made me laugh too. Here we go.
What to do if he wants to touch you all over?
I would like to touch you all over.
No, I'm saving myself for marriage.
No problem. And that was a hypothetical. I would never do something like that.
This is what to do if he asks to take things back to his place.
You want to take things back to my place?
Whoa, I think we should set a boundary here because that makes me uncomfortable.
Dang it. Again, that was a hypothetical. Never do that.
That's right. Send this to your easiest friend.
I love it. I love it. There's a kid that was like that growing up that I knew, and he would always be like, we should hang out. And I'm like, yeah. Looking back on it, I wish I would have hung out with him, because it's just, why not? Why the fuck not? It's like, why would you not want to have a day? Isn't it so funny as a kid? Like, you want to have as many people that are like as close to you as possible, but then you're older, you just like, you almost value the people who are like so completely opposite of you that are your friends. Like, it's hilarious because I value my friends who are completely the opposite, who are like have kids and a mortgage and like 3 cars in the driveway, and I'm like, that's cool, but I'm over here without kids and I'm debt free, so I don't like. I'm like, my life's pretty awesome too. So like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's just wild, and it's like, and the biggest thing, I don't know. The biggest thing, if you want some financial thing that you want to know, you want the truth, you want to know something that I follow, and this is, if I knew this if I was like 16 years old when I learned this information, how I could apply it so much better, how I would have been able to apply it so much better. But guess what? Money sees no class. Money sees no fucking thing. So like, you can have a job and be a janitor and get benefits and still drive a Mercedes. You know why? Because you can separate yourself from your job. Your job doesn't have to be your personality. It doesn't have to be your thing. You can have a hobby, and that's like your personality, and that's what thing that makes you happy. You could build things out of sticks. You build a big skyscraper out of sticks, and then you go and you work as an accountant. You carry the sticks, and you do those audits, and you submit those paperworks, and you do that. And you can be the two separate things. It's okay. You don't have to have, not all of us are going to be doctors. And I think even if you're a doctor, you shouldn't apply. It should be part of your life. It shouldn't be your whole life. And I guess I should take that advice too when it comes to this film. But I'm like, I do film. I do a bunch of different shit. Like, I golf, I get haircuts and look like I could be Puerto Rican. So it's just one of those things, guys. It's just life. It's just, you just need to have fun. Just have fun with what you're doing. If you're not having fun, I just don't understand why people don't have fun. But anyway, I have like less than a minute left. I guess this is the podcast. It's such a weird one. Episode 223, wasn't it? Yeah. God, not everyone's going to be a winner. Not every episode's going to be a winner. All right. I'm going to go wash my dog's mouth out because she killed animals with it. Anyway, all right. I'll talk to you later. All right. Bye.